Conference USA. And now it's time to crown a champion. The Conference USA Conference Championship game. Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints, right here in New Orleans, Louisiana. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the Conference Championship trophy. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. BYU's offense gets onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot.
Breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The pocket breaking down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
So here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Can he get there on the ground? That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. 2nd and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They like to throw it on 3rd and goal. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Tulane's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showing.
Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the deep shot ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field. Defensive PI cost him 15 yards and gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Finds room at the 30. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball.
Touchdown, Tulane. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
14, BYU, 3.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. To throw, it's Jamison. Running back has it on the screen now. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Blitz and a quick sack. That time it's the free safety getting home on the blitz to blow it up.
Well, he had a long way to go, and it's a bit of a risk because obviously the free safety is the last line of defense on these long pass plays. And he's coming after that quarterback, and he's got to make sure he gets
nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And it's Tulane on top right now, Kurt. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on.
BYU.
Will line up to punt it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And here comes a deep shot. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
21, BYU, 3.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking free at midfield. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. BYU getting set for the first and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. BYU has now moved into the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Touchdown, Brigham Young. The big tight end will not be denied. What a play. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
He's running out of time here. On the move now. And he's corralled just short of line of scrimmage. Will be credited as a sack. But O-line has to regroup now at 2nd and 12. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Ball handed off. Right down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And now they run the draw play. Tackled, but forced down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. So no gain on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Play action here on first down. Makes a quick grab. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And the Cougars will come to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Jamison. Caught by the receiver. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught to 2nd down now. Looking to throw again. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. BYU getting set for their 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a Conference USA Championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Trying to build on a positive first half for this offense. Let's see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 40. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
He'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The ball is caught. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, Here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
First set of downs, first and goal. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. From the shotgun, drops back. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Tulane. They are pouring it on now.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
BYU 13.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. They're going to run the option. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. And it's good right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. First down at 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A running play. Gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Delayed handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about the job here by this defense? In the red zone, backed up deep in their own territory. Not fooled at all by this shotgun, thinking that they may throw. Instead, they tried to draw, and it stopped immediately.
And it's Tulane on top right now, Kurt. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Gives it to the back. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. First and goal for the offense.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Coming up, second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Green Wave. And the route is on. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down after that completion. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's looking to scramble.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Nowhere to run up the middle. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's second down here. And there's the handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Back to throw. It's Jamison. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here we go on 4th down. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tried to cut into this lead. Grinding away on the ground. As the first down is still going. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. And that run good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the same runner's got it again. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.